The layer palette in Photoshop gives you a variety of options to keep things organized. One thing that's often overlooked, though, is the ability to change a layer's color in the Layer Properties menu. In this short video, I'm going to show you an action that I like to use, which takes full advantage of this feature. Generally speaking, when I'm making a painting, I like to keep my layer stack as short as I can. But there's always times where temporarily it'll get really tall. I need to make a bunch of layers, and I need to keep my object separated for the time being. And when that's the case, I risk losing track of the various layer names on my layer stack, because it's pretty slow to manually double-click on a layer and to give it a name. And in the case of this white X I have here, which is on its own layer, the layer thumbnail doesn't even give you any indication what it is, because the white color is so hard to see on the checkered background. So my layer 7 might have trouble getting lost in the sea of other layers. And this can be especially dangerous if this layer were also hidden, but still a part of my document. If I wanted to, say, use it as a selection layer, I might have trouble finding it in a big layer stack. So to remember where that layer is in the stack, I like to change its layer color. Red's nice and eye-catching. And this is pretty useful, but it becomes a lot more useful if I can tie it to a single button press instead of having a few different menus and clicking involved. So this is a perfect opportunity to make an action. So I'll go to the Window menu, open up my Actions palette, and click the New Action button, which I'll call Violet. And I pick which function key I want to assign it to. Yeah, I think F12 is still available. Okay. So I say F12, and now I record. And at this point, it's listening for all the commands that I give it. So I want to go to the layer I'm currently on, right-click, Layer Properties, Violet, say OK. And that's actually the only step that I want this action to play back. So I hit Stop on the Actions palette. So now I know whatever layer that I select, I hit F12, and it plays back that action, making it purple. And in my case, F8 makes something red. So you can see a single key press makes this action very useful and very quick to operate. So an action is a great way to save some time on anything you find yourself doing repeatedly. So next time you're working in Photoshop, try and keep track of anything that you've done over and over and see if there's a way to automate that and attach it to a single button press. I think you'll like the results.